of the iDempiere ERP project, which is the best ERP software in the world. And together with a global team, we all work together, and most of our code changes to the main project. I'm going to show you today is how do we manage and record our changes or submit our changes. First, I'll let you have a look at what do I mean by JIRA. If you will go to jira.idempiere.com, you can come to see basically it's a tracker, it's a free and also open source tracker that's used by the development team or user worldwide to submit requests or bug reports. And in my case, I'm going to show you hang on while I come about an issue I've just submitted. So usually you will click on this button to create issue to create the issue that you have in mind for the attention of the peers of the project for peer review. And I've created a tracker here. It's called, wait for it to come on, it's a bit slow because of the screen capture as usual. Alright, you have to create an account, of course, and when you are logged in, you can track your own trackers and so forth. Okay, let me try and look for my issue tracker. Well, you could browse, learn up this. It should not be that difficult. And here you can see many submission. And here's the one that I was looking for, and because I assigned to myself, I could easily find it here. So I'm going to click on it, call it up, and to explain to you that I have created this tracker, which is to do the info window process enhancements, which I've seen in the last two movies. And here are some of the rules. Let me explain that. Okay. So when we handle changes, I wouldn't say a code change. Let me put that out. When we handle a change in the main project, we will open the tracker, which I did just now. Put proper command in your code, and then you will notice in your Eclipse there will be a little asterisk with a black highlight there to show that you have made the changes, and you can submit the changes by a simple process. Let me show you on another code that has changes. Here it is. So what you do is you right click, select theme, and export a patch to create a patch. In this case here, my change is actually on this window model, and I can select the file to save the patch to. Right? So what I'm going to do is I will call this and I'll give it the tracker number so it's easy to know. And this is basically 80 change. All right. So patch, and then save it. So the changes will be stored, which is the diff of whatever changes you've done to the Java program. When it's stored there, you can take a look at yeah, this is the one I just did, and you can see that these other diff that we meant, which is the changes that was put in, and minus will be the code that has been replaced. Okay, now let's go to the other part, which is migration script. And migration script is for the database changes, and that you can extract automatically through our preference control. And this, when you check this box, you basically log any changes you've done to the database of iDempiere. And in this case, we are trying to do a system change, right, to the application dictionary. And by clicking on this dictionary maintenance, it works in conjunction with the system configurator setting, which it will fetch centralized IDs from a main server, right? So you have to send a request to Carlos Ruiz, our main maintainer, to get a password. You put your user ID here, and then you have a password. I'm not going to show you my password, of course. And then most important for documentation reason is to document what changes are you actually doing. So with that done, and now I'm here at a particular model which I'm doing the changes. Okay, I've just done some changes to the table column, which is I've added a new field for my info window enhancement, and now I'm going to do a further change. So let me see. Okay, I'm doing an exact change. I will add in the process, that field, just create it. Yep, here it is. And as I do all these changes, the migration script is saved in your temporary file. So if you were to go to your temporary file now to look for it, let me try, because it's a bit tricky on the Mac, if I can remember. Wow. Yeah, here it is. So you will see that a migration script today, right? That's the time now, has been created, and what I just did, or it registered, as long as what we call as long as you check the migration checkbox, and here it is. So what I did latest was I inserted into an AD field, and well, here's the SQL changes, and it is for a process. And if you look carefully, you will find the centralized ID AD field. Where's AD field ID? Yep, here it is. I have to count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this should be the centralized ID, I guess. So this is the migration script, and we have not finished yet. Let me go back to this. I've not finished yet, which is to put the field at the right place now. Where should I put it? Let me look at what am I supposed to do. Okay, it's the info window. I want to introduce because I've done some changes. All right, anyway, I want to put it. Okay, all right, info window. I want to put it at let's say somewhere. Let me refer to a document. So I need a screenshot of the info window, and I could not easily get it. All right, just hang on a second. Call it up. Take some time, and yep, here it is. So it's important to document the work, and basically that's much more important than just the work itself. Let me look back to an info window. It's my info window. So I've been doing something to the warehouse management system here, and of course I document something. So I would like a process field to be, alright, I think I'll put it SQL where. So SQL where, put it here, save it, and I want to control to make it the same line, so on the swing position, same line. I believe there's is that a grid position? No. Web position, X position, so I'll put it 3. Well, so with that done, oh yes, I forgot something, which is after I made a new field, I got to synchronize column. Okay, so you affect the row change in the table itself. Perhaps that was the problem. Right, so this is done, and now I believe I can call up the info window proper. Yes, yeah, here you are. There's some hiccup there, but it's alright. So it works, and now then you have to turn off your log migration script, okay, so that it will not continue recording, and return back to this script, so it's been updated again, and change it to, let's call it with the tracker ID that you have, so that it's not confusing and it's unambiguous. Let me, so make sure you got the right right ID 1711, right? So, and then I will submit this to, so I'll copy this first, and I'll put them in a simple location, a common location that is, which I'm putting it at the moment here in the window, and save them there. Alright. Alright. Let me see. Did I copy it? Okay. Let's get back that. And okay, it's there. So now I'm going to submit this as a migration script together with the patch and a model change. So all these 4 will be submitted. So I get back to the page here, and I have to see where can I make the attachment. I guess it's in the new comment. Attachment. Well, blah 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 blah. Not very friendly to an idiot, is it? Well, basically, this will be how you do things. So I'll say that hereby submitting the changes. So I'll start naming them. iDempiere. So is the database SQL, and then second, let me make it more categorized, will be one in the mirror 1711, and I believe it's the patch and edge change patch. Yep. Yes. Let me do that. Copy this and patch and change patch. So that's what I've got, and which is, and I put down the generate model. Generated. Yeah, that should be it. Now I have to attach something, and well, I'll figure it out later where to attach it. But basically, after attaching it and submitting it, the community will inform it. That'd be cool if I were to. Where do you? To do that. Alright, let me see. Okay, here we are. You have to get used to doing things before you could really be an expert. So it shows that actually it has been some time since I've been really doing this, right? Well, I'm just a bit nervous because I have to make a movie at the same time here. So I've got them, now I'm attaching. Yeah, for this, open. Of course, you have to test your changes first before you. The comment is here, so now I'll type it again. I'll just like comment saying that migration scripts and patch for 3 classes affected, and then patch from generate model. Alright, so I'll just attach this, it will be submitted. I'll just ignore this one, and the beautiful thing is that something will happen here. Hang on, let's see if I'm still alive. You will see that something's been submitted. It should come out here, but it did not. Alright, then we return back to our notes, and so that's what I did. I submitted both of them to my JIRA tracker, and I gave proper and helpful comments. So that's it. This is more for the developer, and I hope this has been helpful for you to work in an open source project such as ours. Bye bye.